The Long-Term Care Ombudsman program needs volunteers 18 and older to advocate for older adults who live in care centers. In this edition of the Volunteer Connection, we ask Robert Forbush about his experience with the program. What is your name, and how long have you been a Long-Term Care Ombudsman?
My name is Robert Forbush, and I've been serving as a Long-Term Care Ombudsman for about 10 months.
What is your role in a long-term care facility?
I'm an advocate for the elderly in care facilities. I go into facilities, I talk, listen, and if there are any issues there, I help families and the residents try to come to some kind of compromise. And I'm basically there just to let them know that they do have rights, even though they are there in the facility.
Why did you become an ombudsman?
I learned about the program accidentally. I'm living in Charlotte, North Carolina. My mom was here in Warrensburg, and she had Alzheimer's and dementia. My sisters were caring for my mom, and it got to a point where I said, I need to kind of go home and help my sisters care for my mom. So I became my mother's 24/7 caregiver. And the last, maybe 2 months that my mom was here, we decided to put my mom in the care facility. On one of my visits, I saw something that chilled me to the bone, where someone was trying to force my mom to take a pill. And me being me, I stood up and said, that's not going to happen. And then the nurses saw my reaction, and then they fixed the situation. My mom later did pass, but I said, this is a way for me to honor her memory and go into other facilities and make sure that this doesn't happen to any other family member.
What do you get out of being a volunteer?
The ability to pass it forward, helping someone else. Right now, again, with COVID as it is, a lot of family members aren't able to come in and see or help their family member. And being that voice or that person that can come in and help assist, that means a lot. And after you see a lot of the residents, or so often, you develop a connection, and they expect to see you when you do come in. So it's not just me expecting to make sure they're taken care of. They look for you now, and when there is an issue or a problem, now they know that there is that someone that cares enough about them that they're going to look out for them. So it's that special connection.
What kind of training is required?
There is quite a bit of training, extensive training. I did a lot of Zoom training. Of course, with COVID going on, we couldn't go into a room setting. I took some tests. Also, I was tested. I was certified. And learning is ongoing because situations continually come up. And then also there are continued classes being taken throughout the year, and they're all in a group setting. So you're with other ombudsmen and other staff. So anything that does evolve or come up, we're all on the same page.
What makes a good long-term care ombudsman?
First of all, you have to listen. You have to know what the resident is saying. You have to watch anything that you do see in the facility. Pay attention to it. And once you win that resident's respect, they will come forward and let you know. You always want to be that advocate for the resident, and again, take action if you see something that's not as it should be.
Is there anything else you would like people to know about the program?
Right now, there is a need for other volunteers. We, right now, have a lot of other facilities in the Warrensburg area and all over the country that could use adults that have compassion to help others, just as long as you're caring and compassionate, want to help someone else. So this is a great time for you to come in, join Care Connection, reach out, and help someone else.